Sexting with a dude after midnight.
Strangers feel the same, dude. Hello, this is Throuple, Liz speaking. Oh hi, sorry for the long delay. We've been on summer vacation. So welcome to the latest episode of Throuple Podcast. In my opinion, Cinco de Drinko. Monica and Rudy relapse on 7 kinds of alcohol live on air, and we talk about the history of Cinco de Mayo. Make sure to follow us on social media. We're Throuple_pod on TikTok and Instagram, and be sure to send hate mail to throuplepod@gmail.com.
Like Children International. They ask for your money in the street, like help the starving children, the dumb children, and I just walked by all of those motherfuckers. I was really tempted to say fuck them kids. But
Walk on by. Make believe that you don't give a fuck about the kids.
Welcome to Throuple, the podcast that's gonna get fucking ripped tonight.
Getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that.
R.I.P. that. That's what you were talking about.
R.I.P. that.
R.I.P. that.
It's supposed to be that dick tonight. R.I.P. that dick tonight, you know?
Oh.
You know, it's a thing.
This is Rudy, the binary bitch, and I haven't drank in 75 days. We just had a shot of tequila. I'm definitely feeling it.
I know.
I'm Liz. I am a trained interventionist, and I will be having a few small drinks as well with my alcoholic cohort.
I'm Monica, the professional sexter. I also just had my first drink from like 75 days. 1 shot, and I'm like, fucked up.
Fucked up.
Fucked up.
I've already thrown up 3 times.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Okay, that's gotta go on the playlist.
When you listen to that song, it played the other day, and I was like, oh, hell yeah, this is my jam. And I'm listening to the lyrics, and it's basically about plying women to, like, have sex with you by intoxicating them.
We didn't know that.
It's like a
when
date
it came
rape
out.
song.
Yeah, we didn't know it.
And then the worst part is, my pants got bigger. Oh, God.
Oh, God. Should we sing it in karaoke?
Yes.
We definitely need to sing in karaoke.
Can we insert that song in this little spot here?
Yeah, I'm gonna insert it now. Should we usually like banter for a while before we get started.
Yeah, let's banter.
Banter for 50 minutes.
Banter, go. Yeah, banter for 45 minutes and then get to the topic.
We're trying to be organized, which is really difficult.
Are we allowed are we allowed to talk about your friend who got a job as a professional sexter?
Yes, my friend who got a job. Yes, we can definitely talk about that friend, and I feel like in a few weeks that friend would have more material to go over. But for now, just know that friend is doing a part-time job where they get to sext people.
I want to meet your friend.
Yeah. Hello. I mean, I'll introduce you to them.
Sorry, but that greeting is hidden behind a $10 paywall.
I'll pay it. I'll pay anything.
It's pretty funny that these platforms, which are meant to introduce intimacy and person-to-person contact over like the overproduced, porn industry, like OnlyFans. You're supposed to be able to talk directly to the creator. She's right there, and they too are just overproduced corporate spectacles. Where there's a random dude in Ohio talking about, oh yeah, you like that view from behind?
you like it from behind.
As our professional sexter friend said today.
You don't even know who you're talking to anymore.
Your own wife could just be some random dude in Ohio sexting.
It's like that song. Do you like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain. Sexting with a dude after midnight.
Strangers feel the same, dude. That song is another insane song. It's about 2 people who are they're methodically doing it. They are putting out ads in the newspaper.
That is some crazy shit. You put out an ad in the paper.
Boomer's peak song of romance and relaxation.
Played at my wedding.
Oh yeah.
Right?
We need to get you married. I need to go to a wedding.
Yeah.
I know.
I need to have my friend hook me up with someone.
We'll find someone, don't worry.
I might know somebody.
I might know someone that's perfect for you.
Yeah.
I know, I like weddings. Maybe it's because I've never been a bridesmaid, so I haven't had to sort of adhere to a strict set of rules or buy a special dress.
You've been a bride.
A bride. You've been a wife at a wedding
You've been
before.
a wife at a wedding.
Well, not a bridesmaid.
That's way harder than being a bridesmaid.
I don't know. I haven't been a bridesmaid or a bride, but I feel like being a bridesmaid, you kind of have to like be at the beck and call of the evil bride, and you have to wear whatever weird outfit they want you to wear, and you have to be basically their little bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Is that
bitch.
being a bride, planning the wedding was really stressful for me and you. Being a bridesmaid, there's no real end game. You're not getting the reward of being married and the accompanying tax breaks. You're just like Monica said, you're wearing some horrific taffeta dress. So that's why, I mean, at our wedding, my bridesmaids, I just told them wear whatever dress you want. Mm-hmm. I feel like the bride industrial complex has heated up the past decade.
Really?
I mean, it's like like the matching silk robes with the names and like bride tribe, which God.
I don't know who you have in your circle, but bride
you know what I mean? Yeah, the little, the customized champagne flutes and the little, maybe it's just that it's so prevalent on social media, but people sort of overproducing their weddings, having insane, elaborate bachelorette, weeks. It's scary.
It is scary, but it's also really fucking fun. Weddings are so fun.
Oh, no, I'm talking about, dude, going to weddings, so much fun. That's what I'm saying. Because I haven't been a bridesmaid, that's why it's so fun. I don't have to do shit. I just show up and lurk.
Drink their booze, lurk.
Oh, man.
Eat a mediocre meal.
The food? Okay, so the last wedding that I went to, the food was actually really fucking good.
Really?
And it was like, not buffet style, but they kept like bringing out different foods throughout the night. So I went to go back and like get these like vegan corn dogs, and they weren't there anymore. I was like, but there were so many when I left. They're like, oh no, but we have sliders now. I'm like, but I want the corn dogs. But the sliders were freaking slamming.
They were vegan. Everything was vegan?
No, not everything was vegan.
But they had vegan options.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The homies hooked it up for us.
Was it just you? How many vegans were there?
Me, my friend who thought that A stands for ally.
Yes, the LGBTQIA plus ally community.
Yeah, I think maybe like 2, 3 more. I don't know. Daniel, but he's he eats dairy and like fish and eggs. But yeah, I like to think that it was just for me.
I mean, basically, that's like a really nice thing to do for people. Yeah. I think
everything was delicious. I was like, why are you taking the food away? If there's still food there, leave it, please. Thank you.
You definitely should have palmed a 5 to the person to get you some vegan corn dogs.
Dude, a little basket slid under the table.
Dude, right?
Some sliders.
They'll hook you up. That's one thing about people that work weddings. I think if you like tip well and hook people up, they'll reciprocate, because most people at weddings are like not trying to tip or...
I was tipping the bartender because the drinks were free, and I just love open bars.
Open bars are a godsend, and anybody who has an open bar at their... Okay, let me rephrase this. Anybody who does not have an open bar at their wedding, shame on you. Right?
Are there people like that?
Yes, there are people that...
Well, don't they need like generational wealth to have an open bar?
No.
No.
I say that's the one thing you have for people.
You can have some like basic drinks open.
Oh yeah, like having beer and wine.
Yes,
free.
Anything. Just have something free for your guests who like showed up at your thing. I think you can skimp on almost everything, but like you should have an open bar for your people.
An open barf.
An open barf.
Open barf. No, don't bring me back.
You guys remember the open barf?
Yeah. Y'all remember the open barf?
Yeah.
Refer back to episode.
Did we even air it?
I don't know if it's even... No,
we did. So. We did. It was in the episode that I edited, the open barf.
I don't know anymore. I'm so lost.
We have like 70 episodes, and we've only aired about 3.
Well, it's like the glacier, just the tip of the iceberg is above the water. Below lies a glacial multitude of episodes.
Yeah, everything else is behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of people that they start a podcast or something and immediately have a Patreon, and nobody, these aren't famous people, these are just like your random mediocrely funny friend.
I'm just like, good on you for having the confidence that it's gonna grow, but I guess maybe you just want to like secure the handles.
Oh yeah,
set things up, because I already started creating a Discord server for us.
Perfect.
So that when it gets to the point, like, we'll be ready to go.
So you can sow discord amongst our enemies.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's cool as long as you're not like pushy with it. If you're like, hey, we're gonna make this thing whether you're giving us money or not, like we would love to have your support, but
We would love to have your money.
we'd love to have your money.
Yeah, please.
Please send your money and your hate mail.
I'm waiting for hate. I want hate mail so badly.
Has anybody checked the email?
Yeah, I have a relay. It
Have we
forwards
gotten
it to my.
anything?
No hate mail.
Shit.
Yeah.
Where are the haters?
I know,
we
please.
gotta have haters. I've
gonna
seen,
send us
we've
some
had
hate mail.
downloads of the potty. We have some people following.
That wasn't even me. I didn't even download it.
There's some
Shit.
people. Yeah, I haven't.
That's
downloaded.
bizarre. We have people following us on Spotify, the Throuple playlist.
So somebody is hate following.
Yeah, I'm like, whoever you are out here that's listening to this, what's wrong with you?
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Like, what is wrong with you? And also, I'm sorry.
Yeah, deeply, deeply troubled individuals.
Hey, so today we're gonna talk. You know what today is? Cinco de Mayo.
This is the relapse.
This is the relapse episode. Cinco de Mayo
Relapse-isode.
brought us out of sobriety. Both
Yeah.
Monica and I. 75 days. It didn't seem like anything. I thought I was gonna feel better, smarter, faster, stronger, and
Yeah, I was like, I'm definitely gonna be a whole new person after these 75 days. I'm like, who is she? Look at that glowing skin. I'm still an old hag.
Your skin looks amazing, actually.
your skin does look good.
I washed my face today. Secret.
I was gonna say,
That's
I was
right.
like, you lost your tan.
You washed it all.
You lost your tan off. I had more emotions. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In what
I felt
sense?
more.
Like when you were going out when you would have been otherwise, like...
That and just in my everyday life, I felt more things.
I smoked a whole lot of fucking weed.
Yeah.
Like, more than I've had in like years. Every day. Multiple times a day. Microdose. I bought these like microdosing gummies to get through the workday.
I mean, it's the hard 75, not the hard 420.
Yeah.
So...
Exactly.
Yeah.
People out there raw dogging life, I don't understand. Like, whatever you gotta do.
No, I need like 6 layers of antidepressants.
Yeah.
I gotta have nitrous oxide.
Little cocktail.
Yeah, Liz, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and Liz is going,
Hey, Rudy! Or wait, is that the one that makes your voice high?
no.
Hey, Rudy, are you woke yet? Wrong drug.
Go back to sleep. So yeah, since it's Cinco de Mayo, I'm gonna tell you all about what it's really about.
The history lesson. I'm gonna
history
go to.
lesson.
I'm gonna leave.
Well, okay. What do you think? Tell me what Cinco de Mayo is about.
There was a person who learned how to count to 5 on this day in
What?
Spanish.
You just kind of ruined my whole plan here. I guess we don't have to do that anymore.
That was it?
Yeah, you guessed it.
Shit. I'm so good at this.
Cancel.
Cancel.
What the hell is even that? So, Liz, what do you think Cinco de Mayo is about?
Cinco de Mayo, the first Cinco de Mayo was in 1789 when the eternal fountain of tequila was discovered at the heart of Tenochtitlan, now known as Mexico City. And that tequila fountain still flows today.
Oh my god, I want to visit the first tequila fountain.
I think you're visiting it right now.
I am.
I know.
My brain is like swimming in tequila, one shot of tequila. Well, nobody knows what the fuck Cinco de Mayo is. I feel like there's 3 people maybe that knows what it is. Liz probably knows and she's playing it cool so that I can do my spiel.
So sweet.
Look at her mouth. She knows. You know that meme where the guy has a vein popping and it's like, when you haven't told people you're a vegan?
When you haven't told
Yeah.
people you worship Cinco de Mayo.
Do you know? Go ahead.
No. I actually don't remember. Okay. It was it Spanish-American War, defeated the Spanish, battle, something.
There's a lot of words
Something,
you're throwing out there.
Yeah. That's just word salad.
You're pretty close. But nobody knows exactly what it is. You know, just to make you guys feel a little bit better, I brought in this little clip here that I'd like to play for you.
Do you know what Cinco de Mayo is?
5th of May.
Yes.
I'm not sure what it celebrates though.
It's a celebration.
Of?
The 5th of May.
There you go. Good one. That's a good guess.
In my opinion, singing a Drinko.
Okay, that's going on the sound.
Cinco de Drinko.
When I found that last night, I was like, this is fucking gold.
Happy Cinco de Drinko.
In my opinion, sing is drink.
It's May 5th. Because it's the Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, they're celebrating the
Yeah, because it's
Cinco
the
de Mayo.
5th.
Yeah, because it's the
It
5th.
just keeps going. Or what is it, a tautology?
I don't know.
Cinco de Drinko.
Talk to me about tautology.
Yeah, a tautology is like trying to prove something by itself. That it's true because it's true.
Oh, that's a cool word, tautology.
What was it again? I already forgot. I don't know if they
She wasn't listening. I don't even think you were listening.
I
in the first
was,
place.
but I just can't remember.
You should know because you're so taut.
Oh,
Your
taut
friends,
like a taughty
your
bug.
friends' butt cheeks are very taut.
Yeah. Do you like the view from behind?
Yeah, I'd love to see it. Ooh, a picture.
Why is it blurred out?
1078.
1078.
Tips appreciated. So, Rudy, are you going to tell us?
Okay, so, most people think that Cinco de Mayo is Mexican Independence Day, but it's not. Mexican Independence Day is called Grito de Dolores, or in English, the Cry of Dolores, in reference to the battle cry of the Mexican War of Independence from Spain. Mexican Independence Day is on the 16th of September. That happened in 1810. So, speaking of Grito de Dolores, do you guys know what a grito is?
A yell?
Yeah, it's like a yell or a cry.
Scream.
Yeah.
And it's in a lot of songs.
It's a scream.
It's a scream.
Es un scream.
So I'm gonna play you a grito from a Mexican song.
Ooh,
then
we're gonna do our
We're gonna do our
own?
gritos, okay? So I'm just gonna give you an example here.
Canceled.
Is this digital brown face? I'm scared.
No, digital brown. You guys, come on. We're having fun.
Canceled.
On Cinco de Drinko, anything is possible.
This is our purge night.
This is our purge.
All
Ready?
crimes are now legal.
Okay. Okay, you guys got it?
That's a cackle.
Do you want to hear one more time?
Yeah, let's hear one more time.
Okay. Okay, now I encourage you to get creative with your grito. It doesn't have to sound just like that, okay? Would it make you feel better if I went first?
Yeah, you should
Okay.
go first.
Okay, I'm gonna do mine.
Yeah, Mr. New Mexico.
Yeah,
Ready?
Mr. New Mexico.
That was good. That was Liz, by the way.
Fuck, I should have went first because now I can't stop laughing.
You can incorporate a laugh. Yours.
All right. Let me hear yours again.
Mine?
Yeah.
All right, Liz, you go again.
I love it.
That was nice.
That was like a kawaii grito.
That was a kawaii grito. That was Pillsbury, dude.
New Cinco de Mayo rolls. Celebrate Mexican Day 5 of May.
Day 5 of May.
With our new guacamole encrusted rolls.
Day 5 till May.
Pillsbury Doughboy, he's scary. Is he a ghost? Is he like a dough ghost?
He's a ghost.
Do you think he was alive at one point? Like he was a boy that died in like a fire and then came back as a little like
A Victorian.
bakery fire?
He's one of the gingerbread men that burned up.
Yeah.
Well, he's white.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
has
he's
sort
a
of-
ghost.
That's what I'm saying, is that like that's why I'm thinking he is a ghost.
How did Casper die? Did we?
Wasn't it a
I think
sledding accident?
Suicide.
Wait.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Casper killed himself.
I'm
No,
doing
I
that.
guarantee you 1,000. Or his mom killed him or something.
The kid movie?
Yeah. I think it's suicide.
No, that was like a kid. Well, that movie was
can't
pretty
be.
disturbing.
Yeah.
Sir.
Okay, Casper kids movie.
He was
death.
running the car in the garage and he asphyxiated.
Was it an
Um,
accident?
No, he meant to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, this is bringing me Casper from Kids.
While you're looking that up, I'm gonna get us another drink. What do we want to try now?
Let's have something delicious. I don't want to do an Irish car bomb yet.
Okay.
Let's have the punch.
Oh, you want to do rum punch?
Oh, yeah. So this awesome lady at my physical therapy place does like rum punch, and she does coquito too. She does a Hennessy coquito.
Hennessy coquito?
Yeah, she says she doesn't like it, but people love it.
I'm sorry, that's not a thing.
I don't know.
Cancelled. The fuck, bitch? I'm sorry. Sorry, lady, that maybe she's the one who's downloading all these episodes of the potty.
She's our biggest fan.
Sorry. All right, so I'm just gonna airdrop you something. Are we still recording or are we on?
Yeah, we're recording. You guys are supposed to be talking
So,
about Casper.
well, I wanna wait until. Okay, so Monica has just airdropped me the vein in his forehead guy when you haven't told anyone the origin of Cinco de Mayo.
Should have changed to Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah, Cinco de Drinko.
Yeah, that's what I was doing on my phone while we were recording just now. I wasn't sexting.
So, Casper, the 12-year-old boy who eventually became Casper the Friendly Ghost, died of pneumonia after playing out in the cold until it was past nightfall.
So he killed himself.
Yeah, suicide. That's what I said.
He knew he shouldn't have been outside.
Yeah, everybody was like, go back inside, Casper.
Do you really think that a kids movie like that would... Well, the 90s they were doing some...
Yeah, the 90s
messed up
were...
stuff in
Like,
kids'
take me
movies.
back, honestly. How's it?
It is
Is it with Hennessy?
fucking amazing.
All
That's what
right.
it's wrong.
Taking a sip of...
Salud. Let's
punch.
say cheers in Spanish. For Cinco de Mayo.
Salud.
Oh, wait, we should do my grandma's.
Yeah, teach us your grandma's...
My grandma, who was from Mexico City, used to always do this cheers when she had a drink, okay? Here's to your top. Here's to your bottom. Here's to your middle. I think I'll give you a little.
A little what? A little what?
What? She's a hoe, dude.
Sorry, but this cheers is hidden behind a $5 paywall. You should have never told me about the paywall.
Yeah, there's always a paywall.
This is good.
My friend told
This
me
is
about
good.
paywall.
Yeah, my friend who worked at, what do we call it? First Nips?
Yeah,
First
first
nips.
nips.
It's the First Nips to sexting for money pipeline.
All right. So,
Wow.
Cinco de
That's
Drinko.
really
Pneumonia. What did you say? Like, what did that guy say? In my opinion, God, I just need to hear him one more time. Hold on.
I mean, in my opinion, it's Cinco de Drinko.
Gas.
In my opinion, Cinco de Drinko.
Right?
In my opinion,
Cinco de Drinko. He's definitely like slurring.
Yeah.
Dude,
He's
fucked up already.
He's been celebrating since Cuatro de
Cinco.
4 de Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco. He's doing fractions in his head. 4 quatros equals 1 Cinco.
Dude. It's basically Cinco de Mayo. For
It's Cinco de Mayo somewhere in the world. We should make one of those, those shirts. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, it's Cinco.
It's Cinco de Mayo somewhere.
It's
Dude,
Cinco
that's
de
our first merch for the podcast.
Yes.
I love it.
People have
Okay.
been crying out for merch.
Dude, begging.
Begging. Literally begging. Sweating, begging. Sweating, begging.
Sweating and begging.
Sweat. Begging.
Sweating. That's the cardinal traits of our listeners. Sweaty and begging.
Yeah, we need to like make we need to put that on like a little hand towel.
Sweating and begging.
Sop it up.
Okay, Cinco de Mayo celebrates a day that happened 50 years after Mexico declared its independence from Spain. During and after they got their independence, the 19th century was super brutal for Mexico. And after a long battle to win its independence from Spain, it clashed with the United States from 1846 to 1848. And then they had their own civil war in 1857. Shit was fucked up for a long time.
Sounds like a shit show.
It was a shit show.
That post-colonial vibe.
Dude, all of that shit fucking ruined the economy, and the country accumulated a bunch of debt. They took loans from the very first payday loan establishment and had trouble paying it back.
Who was the first payday loan predatory establishment?
It's like Cash for Gold or Tio Rico or like... That was a joke. I even put JK in my notes because I knew nobody was going to catch it, but...
10,000% APR.
Yeah, 10,000%.
Wait, what the fuck is that? The Drinko?
What?
A Drinko?
In my opinion, Tinko de Brinko. Oh, the APR?
No, there's something.
Tio Rico?
Oh, Tio Rico. Yeah, okay.
So there's a predatory loan company called Tio Rico.
It's a chain throughout the
It's
Southwest.
a chain through the Southwest. It's Rich Uncle.
yeah.
And you go there and
No.
you get an advance on your paycheck, or you can like sell the title of your car.
And they have these big billboards that have, a benevolent looking man, and it says, Tio Rico te ayuda.
Oh,
Tio Rico will help you for 100,000% APR.
Uncle Rich. Okay, yeah, I know what an APR is, Liz.
Yeah, thanks, Liz.
She's like, do you mean a loan? Like, what do you not understand, Monica? New Mexico? Do you not know what that is?
She's a loan shark. She's actually been running a loan. Have you guys ever known a loan shark?
No.
No.
My life is not that exciting, and I want to keep it that way.
Yeah. Never.
Don't want to know any loan sharks.
I knew a loan shark in New Mexico.
Tio Rico?
His name was Tio Cinco.
In my opinion,
Tio Drinko.
Tio Drinko. We all have a Tio Drinko.
That's the merch. That's the merch there. Tio Drinko.
Mucho Tio Drinkos.
It's hard to transition back into what you're talking about.
Yeah, we just need to shut the fuck up.
We need a transition noise.
Oh, well, we'll just use this.
You want to hear the rest?
No.
So, Mexico's in the hole, right? They owe tons of money. And by 1861, they had borrowed a shit ton from the UK. And so I'm going to do my best British accent.
All right,
asking Mexico for their money. Oi! Mexico owes us pie and mash, innit?
Wait, owes us pie and mash?
I looked up how British people would say that you owe them money, and they say you owe me pie and mash.
That's what they used to trade in.
I know, yeah, they still trade in that, I think, dude.
Pies and mashed potatoes.
Pie and mash. Do you want to try it?
Oi, governor.
Oi, Mexico owes us pie and mash, innit?
Monica's falling out of her chair.
Wait.
It's in bold.
Oh, okay, see. Oi.
No accent detected. Oi.
I can't.
0 accent detected.
I think everyone knows that I just can't stop laughing.
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing at
You
things.
have to do it. You have to do it.
Wait. Oi. Somebody cancel me. I must be stopped.
I already hit the what the hell is even that button. So.
Yeah.
Okay. So they also owed money to Spain and France. So you see there's a long tradition of Mexicans owing people money.
Yeah.
But these days we just owe afterpay. Okay. Mexican President Benito Juarez, having no other option, suspended payment on Mexican debt for 2 years. They turned the lights off in Mexico and took the phone off the hook. The UK and Spain and France did not like that shit, and in response, representatives from each country met in London in 1861 and signed an agreement to intervene in Mexico to get their motherfucking money. They put pressure on Mexico through naval blockades. My poi mash.
The hilarity. The hilarity of Mexico owing Spain money when Spain extracted, they estimate like at least, just in silver and copper, like 5 billion.
Yeah.
Maybe in the tens of billions.
That was just the interest payment.
Yeah, exactly.
That was their pre-loan interest payment.
How do you gain independence from a country but you still owe them money? I didn't understand that when I was researching this. That's like borrowing money from your ex.
It's kind of
How
like,
the fuck was Spain like, yo, you've revolted and you are on your own now, but we're gonna give you a loan?
Yeah, I mean, that's like how, England extracted resources. They extracted, cotton from India and sold them back clothes.
Yeah.
Extracted shit from China and then sold them back opium with the proceeds.
Opium,
shit like that.
keep them addicted.
Dude,
Yep.
UK's been fucking grimy forever, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all those European countries,
Yeah.
but like...
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it sounds like when you move out of your parents' house and you're all independent, but then you go back and like kind of raid their fridge and
do
start
laundry
to
at their
open
house.
doors,
Yeah.
have to do your laundry. So like, yeah, technically you're independent, but like you're still using all their resources. And
You extract all the copper from their house.
Yeah.
And you...
all the mercury.
I've stripped my parents' apartment multiple times. I really miss my parents.
Yeah, did you
living
guys
here.
take like staycations there?
Oh yeah. We would stay at my parents' apartment, use their washer dryer,
knew it.
take out the copper pipes.
It was so nice having your parents here. I do miss them too.
I'll be your mommy.
I'm your mommy now.
So all the countries that were pissed at Mexico, again, that was UK, Spain, and France, they put pressure on Mexico through naval blockades. The British and Spanish were like, yo, can you just like pay us our money, please? They were like very kind of like chill about it, you know. They were just like asking nicely.
That would be me. I'm like, can you just like give me my money?
Yeah, like, come on, guys.
I'm really disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, not mad, just disappointed.
Yeah.
Like, you know you owe us.
Yeah. I was really trusting you.
I trusted you, and I know you want to pay me back. You want to do the right thing. Napoleon of France was interested in reviving French domination over everyone. But it wasn't even the cool Napoleon. It was Napoleon Half Jr., also known as Napoleon III, also known as Napoleon's nephew, who was Emperor of France at the time.
More like Scrubpolian.
Yeah, he
right?
was Napoleon, dude. He's definitely writing on
Scrubpolian.
his uncle's name, dude. Everyone was like, oh, Napoleon? No, it's his nephew.
It's Napoleon Dynamite's cousin.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite, not Napoleon Bonaparte. So he wanted to incorporate former Spanish and Portuguese colonies in the Americas into a French-led federation of baguette eaters.
Ooh.
And the United
Yum.
States Civil War gave Napoleon III a chance to conquer Mexico without American interference. In December 1861, Spanish troops landed in the Mexican port of Veracruz, while the French and British followed the next month in January 1862. The three nations occupied Veracruz. However, the deal between the European countries fell apart by early April, probably because no one can stand the French for too long. It became clear that the French had bigger ambitions. The UK and Spain were like, we don't want all the smoke, so they withdrew, leaving the French alone to march on Mexico City. So the French were just like annoying as fuck. They're like,
Baguettes versus conchas.
Versus chongas.
dude, baguettes versus chanclas.
Chongas.
Or
What was that?
Chongo.
Chongos. Okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to remember.
Bringing it back.
I was trying to remember.
Monica
Chongos
texted
versus
me
baguettes.
today a la máquina.
Yeah. I had to Google New Mexican slang.
Just a refresher.
Really?
Yeah,
And that came up?
I can't remember. There's like a list of 12 New Mexican slang, whatever.
I want to know what's on there. Will you look it up?
I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah, send it to me. So, the French thought they would take over Mexico in no time. 6,000 French troops set out from Veracruz in May 1862 to attack the city of Puebla on their way to Mexico City. The vastly outnumbered and poorly supplied Mexicans fortified the town, preparing for French assault using old hardened tortillas and stacks of old Ford F-150 tires.
Every time you say like a food word, I'm like, yes.
Yeah, no,
I am paying attention, baguette,
Ears
hard tacos.
You're going fat. You're reading your jokes like so fast that I can't even.
Oh yeah, I want to just. Oh, you hear the Shabbat siren?
Happy Shabbat de Cinco de Drinko.
Happy Shabbat de Cinco.
Shabbat.
it is.
Shabbat de Mayo.
Cinco de Shabinko.
Shabbat de Cinco.
And then just a quick check-in. How's everyone doing with their booze and drunken level? Monica?
I smell like a toasted coconut, and drink-wise, I could go for some water.
Yeah, okay. Water? Rudy. But I mean, like, how drunk are you?
Monica's over here ordering drinks.
She just ordered a drink for me.
I just said water. I just want some water.
Well, it's still Women's Month, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine. I think, I should get up and I should see. Right?
Yeah, stand up.
Rudy, what's your drunk level?
Fell.
I feel good. I'm having a good time, but I definitely feel buzzed. I have a good buzz on.
A cool buzz.
A cool buzz.
Dance break.
I'll play some music for the dance break. Hold on.
Shake it booty.
Shout out to my sister Emma, who always makes the most amazing drinks, for making this absolutely delicious, likely artisanal margarita. Emma jogged down the street to meet me with this beautiful bottle and an avocado and what she
Tortillas.
claimed to be the best tortillas in New York, and they were fucking delicious.
They're really good.
So thank you, Emma.
Thank you, Queenie.
So cute.
Well, thank you. To answer your question, I'm taking you back. We're in Puebla, Mexico, 1862. The French have just attacked.
Oh no. Not the baguettes.
Not the baguettes.
The French commanders were all, dude, this is gonna be easy, bro. The Mexicans are weak. There's not too many of them. They suck. And they thought the people of Puebla would surrender easily. The French army tried to direct assault on Puebla, ordering the troops to concentrate on the strongest part of the defense, Guadalupe Fortress, which stood on a hill overlooking the city. I'm finding it very hard to speak. I'm like
You
slurring.
said Guadalupe Fortress, and I
Yeah,
loved it.
Fortress.
Fortress.
Guadalupe Fortress.
How many drinks are you in?
I had a shot of tequila. I had a tiny glass of beer. I had rum punch, and now I'm having this margarita.
Same.
Yeah. Are you finding it hard to speak? You're not having to speak too much.
I'm finding it hard not to laugh.
Laugh.
We always giggle a lot together, so
Yeah, giggling.
let her rip.
Bitches.
Giggling
gals. Giggling gooch gals.
Choked on myself.
We're the That's for behind the paywall.
Yeah, that's
Liz.
Yeah.
the rest of that sentence is Ooh, I bet you'd like to hear the last of that giggly girls sentence.
The giggly gals. Okay. Yes. And then in Guadalupe.
Back to Guadalupe.
Back to giggly Guadalupe Fortress.
Back to giggly Guadalupe Fortress, in my opinion.
The forest.
The French attacked 3 times. It was a muy grande mistake. Each time they were repelled by the Mexicans. The battle lasted from daybreak to early evening, and when the French retreated, they had lost nearly 500 soldiers due to them not having cigarettes and wine for an entire day.
Dude, that's almost as many people die from alcohol poisoning from Cinco de Drinko each year.
Dude, how many people die on Cinco de Mayo every year?
R.I.P.
Seriously, let's take a guess.
No, but the bigger question is, first, how many people die? Second, how many people die from pneumonia after staying too late out in the cold Cinco de Mayo night?
Only Casper's
Only
dumbass.
Casper's bitch ass
Yeah, only
committing suicide,
Casper.
like I said.
It's like, I don't want to live anymore. I'm gonna go out and play till I die. I'm here
Play
for
till I die, bitch.
For a fun time, not a long
till I
time,
die.
mama.
Casper's a YOLO attitude.
Casper the YOLO
Okay,
ghost.
I'm gonna Google how many people die on. Are we going alcohol poisoning or just in general?
Just as general, I would say 95% of deaths are alcohol related on Cinco de Mayo.
Surprisingly, there's 0, and that's because people are like, they're just gonna be incredibly hungover. You're gonna feel like you've died, but
You know, you might be right
That's
because
it.
people have like eaten a ton of chips, salsa wok, burritos, like we did earlier, which will save people from.
that's exactly why I ate that quinoa burrito.
Okay, so
That wasn't even a burrito. That was like a salad.
It was a salad. I knew it was a bad start when I was like, oh, it's a whole wheat tortilla. Fuck.
They're really making you. They're like fuck vegans. That's like
Yeah.
what they said.
They're like, the
basically.
vegans, they like bullshit.
Dude, you're so canceled. You started with a Mexican accent. You're
What,
like,
did I?
You're like, oh, the vegan.
Ay, el vegan.
No, you went back to Dominican. Damn it.
okay, so nationwide, 2,467 people died on average from alcohol poisoning.
That's almost
So-
as many as the French, 500.
Oh.
You're right.
And so that means that every day, approximately 6.76 people die from alcohol poisoning. So we can say
How many?
maybe there's 6.76 every day. So
Only
maybe
6.
6.76.
Only 7.
How many people died on Cinco de Mayo?
Well, it would be no, not that we're going for just like generally 5th of May, right? So that means that we can say I bet it's weighted on Cinco de Mayo. I bet there's like 9 people or 10 people who die on
Yeah, there's
Cinco
an
de
extra
Mayo.
couple. That's where this 0.67 comes in.
Yeah, it's in honor of the Mexican
Seis
sacrifice.
de Mayo.
Seis de Mayo. Yeah, the Mayo 6.
That's so funny that you made the joke that that's as many people as that died and the French lost that many. Amazing.
What can I say?
So, fewer than 100 Mexicans died.
Oh, because they built different. It's all them beans.
Dude, they're all fortified with beans.
They got that bean body armor.
Bean body.
Why don't Mexicans barbecue?
Why?
Because the beans fall through the grill.
Oh.
Cancel.
Canceled! I like how Monica went, oh. She laughs at everything except for that.
I don't laugh at jokes. Like, if you're gonna tell me a joke, I'm not gonna laugh at a joke.
Oh.
I'm just gonna laugh at everyone's lives. I laugh at people's lives, not at jokes.
It's
okay?
a matter of principle.
Get it together. You should know this.
What if they're really? What's the biggest bean? Like, what is the world's largest bean that you could barbecue and it wouldn't fall through? World's largest
Bean burgers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the undisputed record for the longest bean pod is the Sea Heart.
It's a long bean or short bean?
It's a long bean. Okay, so the giant pod of a Sea Heart bean. Some pods may be 3 to 6 feet in length. So actually, the problem is going to be getting a grill that's large enough to fit the Sea Heart bean pod.
Oh, that's disgusting for some reason.
Let me look at
6
that.
feet?
Yeah.
Oh,
6 feet of beans, baby.
dude, no.
Imagine eating that bean. You're like,
I know you're like, I'm full. I had one bite of this big ass bean.
Everyone shares one bean.
We have beans at home. The bean is 6 foot.
We have bean at home.
We have 6 foot bean at home.
we have bean at home.
Shabbat siren. They're eating their
Nope.
6 foot beans.
The Shabbat warning.
Kosher bean.
Yeah, the kosher bean has begun.
We're back in Puebla. 100 Mexicans have died, but over 500 French have died. It wasn't a major strategic win in the overall war with the French. The Mexican infantry led by Texas-born General Ignacio Zaragoza. So, dude, I love the name Ignacio. But what I love more about it is, you know how, like, Richard is Dick? What do they call that? Like, how Richard becomes Dick?
A nickname.
But it's not a nickname, but it's, like, certain...
Oh,
like,
it's just a shortened name.
Yeah, yeah.
An abbreviate.
But, like, when it's totally different from the name. Like, where did they get Dick from Richard? Do you know what I'm saying?
Dickchard was the original biblical name.
Dickchard.
And it turned into, in the early Latin, it turned into
Dickchard.
Richard. Due to some
Dickchard.
mistranslation on the part of scholars.
Dickchard the third.
Yeah, everything is like everyone turns into a dick. Like doesn't Will? Oh no, Will's Bill.
Will?
Will turns into Bill. Bill.
William turns into Bill.
Yeah.
Yes. How does what
Billiam.
is that called, and how does that fucking
It's
happen?
called fucking stupid. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's ignorance.
that's their nickname, and it's dumb.
But do you know what Ignacio turns into?
Stuart.
Exactly. God damn it, you fucking on my shit, dude.
Wait, is it?
No, it's Nacho.
Oh.
Nacho. Ooh.
Nacho. Ignacio turns into Nacho.
I can see that. Ignacio.
Ignacio. I love that.
Dickchard and Ignacio.
Dickchard and Ignacio. Love
Ignacio, in my opinion, had the best.
Ignacio. I've had like 2 sips of alcohol.
Okay. The Texas-born General Ignacio Zaragoza, or Nacho Zaragoza, on Cinco de Mayo represented a great symbolic victory for the Mexican people and empowered the resistance movement. So what we are really celebrating is a ragtag group of Mexicanos that managed to defeat what was then the greatest army in the world. This is like a really fucking cool thing, I think. In my So yeah,
In my opinion,
they were on some.
Drinko.
They were on some like David and Garcon shit. That was a David and Goliath joke, I think that.
Go to David and
So, but like, why do Americans care about this?
Because we like to get fucked up.
Exactly.
Get crunked up. Get crunked up.
I don't know, because we like the sort of maverick spirit of a ragtag group. We love a ragtag group.
Exactly. But you just apply that to the Chicano movement of the 1970s and the 1980s, right? Mm-hmm. It became a Chicano holiday. It was linked to the Chicano movement because they discovered the Mexicans resisting a foreign invader. So like this ragtag group was fighting against the French, and in the Chicano movement they saw themselves as like this ragtag group that was fighting against like
Noted colonizers.
Fighting against Liz.
They linked the struggle of the Chicano movement to Cinco de Mayo, which I think is really fucking cool. That's fucking amazing, in my opinion.
So it was like an allegory for the general struggle.
Yeah, and all those years later, I mean, that's fucking, what was that, 1862 and 1970, Mexicans are still struggling against fucking people trying to put them down, put their foot on them. By 1980s, the companies do what companies do best, and they began commercializing the holiday. And beer companies were, at the forefront. They were like banking on this shit. And the beer companies, basically, the beer companies and the Chicano movement are why we're sitting here today, getting drunk,
Yay.
having fun, celebrating. But I would like to remember Mexican people, the Chicanos, and people fighting a bunch of fucktards who want to like take their shit and dominate them.
Should we all go around and share our favorite story of like a Mexican that we know?
Yeah. Oh, I love this. Oh my god. I did not plan this. This is not a planted question from the audience.
Like our friend who's a Mexican or just
Anything. No. We're not putting any rules on this.
Or your most memorable interaction with no, this is like terrible.
No, why? This is a celebration of Mexican.
Mexican of the year.
Mexican of the month.
Yeah.
Mexican
we should
of the
have a
year
Mexican of the
goes
month
to-
club.
Yes.
Let's have a Mexican of the
Okay.
month. club.
I love it.
I put a note down that we need to make a Cinco de Drinko holiday card.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. In
I
my
love
opinion,
that.
happy holidays, Cinco de
In my
Drinko.
opinion, happy holiday.
It's just a combination of Hanukkah,
It's just like the-
Christmas, Kwanzaa, and Cinco de Drinko. It's just like a corporate. What is it called when the company like merges?
It's a merger.
It's a merger.
Yeah.
When they merge, they'll merge it and shit.
They be merged.
Merge it up.
All right, I want to hear your favorite story of a Mexican.
Man, I think I'm fucking wasted.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah. Well, so when I was in college, I worked at like a bunch of, like throughout life, I worked in a bunch of like random restaurants, and there was this one falafel place, and every New York restaurant is actually just like run by Mexicans in the kitchen. So this was like a straight up Israeli place, again, run by Mexicans in the kitchen.
Mexicans.
They were munchkin Mexicans in the kitchen.
Cancel.
And there was this one guy, his name was Lucas. And Lucas, this isn't a good story.
I like it.
Lucas was a
Lucas.
Lucas
Short for Lucasan.
Lucachino.
Lucachino.
Racist.
I didn't like Lucas, but Lucas had a crush on me, and I remember one day.
Wait. He had a crush on you, but it was not returned.
Oh, no.
Why?
Her affections were behind a
Because I
paywall.
was.
Yes.
I
You
already
did not pay
had
the $10.73.
I had a partner already, still
Okay.
same partner, but also I'm just like, I don't know, I think he had like a wife and like kids and shit that he was sending money back to in Mexico. Also he was shorter than me.
This is always the reason.
Sorry.
God, imagine
There's always
being
a
someone
reason.
shorter than you.
And we didn't even speak the same language. I barely speak any Spanish. I'm like, hola.
Oh, you need the same language when he's thrusting away on top of you?
Ew.
I guess the international language of love.
And he
That's what I'm
wasn't.
saying.
He wasn't cute.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay,
He wasn't
so there's
cute.
a lot of reasons here.
There's a lot of
There's a lot of reasons.
There's a
I
lot
think
of
you led with I wasn't single, but then you eventually
know, but then
confessed
he's
to
like-
him you just didn't like him.
Yeah, I didn't like
He
him.
was
like-
short and ugly.
He was short and ugly and a big ass nose. Okay, you happy, Rudy? You happy?
He had a big ass nose.
Short, ugly, big ass nose.
Did he have a nose like a big ass nose? Like he had a big nose on his ass?
He had a big nose. I didn't look at his ass actually, his actual ass, but yes. So, but he would always like be really fucking weird and bizarre with me. I remember once I had like a 24 pack of Snapple that I'm like bringing up from the basement, trying to bring upstairs, and he just stops in front of me at the top of the stairs, and he's like starts singing to me in Spanish.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm just like,
He was
Lucas,
serenading you.
Yeah, it was.
I fucking hate when people sing to me, especially someone that is ugly.
Do not sing to her.
Do not.
Do not sing to me. Do not serenade me. That is not a thing.
This is a no serenade zone.
If he was hot,
He was-
If he was 6'8" with a tiny nose,
I couldn't even see
That
his
doesn't
nose.
sound hot.
you would have loved it.
No.
He was all eyes.
He was all
He had
eyes.
one giant eye on his face.
Cyclops alert.
If it were Shrek, yeah. No.
What ethnicity is Shrek?
He's Scottish.
Well, yeah, that's his nationality.
Oh, well, then he's.
Although he could be ethnically Scottish, but it, I don't know.
He's
I
a
get a
white-
vibe.
He's a white guy with jaundice.
Okay.
Extreme jaundice.
Extreme jaundice. He went into green.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's at the top of the. What song is he singing?
I don't know. Some song that I'd never heard before. And I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to get up the stairs. And I kept trying to go around him. And he kept like, you know, when you're kind of like sidestepping somebody. And I was just with these heavy ass Snapples in my hand. And I just yelled, like, Lucas, get the fuck away from me. And that's my favorite
man.
story of me and a Mexican.
Not the story I was expecting.
Well, didn't I share the story about like how we all went to the club one day?
Yeah.
That was another one. I didn't want to tell that story again, but that was my favorite.
Wait, what happened? You got left with the bill, or
No, the bill was just like we all had to pay like $200 each.
was Lucas there that night?
And Lucas was not invited.
Really? So he was kind of the outcast.
Yeah, he was a fucking disgusting person.
Okay, so.
Yeah.
More facts are dropping about Lucas
know.
every day.
Lucas.
I was feeling bad for Lucas, but now I think that, like, if he didn't get invited to the kickback,
Yeah.
No.
The other Mexicans didn't invite him. That's
then
how
he's
you know.
fucked up. When you don't get invited by a group of Mexicans, you're fucked up.
Yeah.
Because we'll invite your ass anywhere. You gotta be pretty bad.
R.I.P. Lucas. Do you think Lucas is still alive?
No, he was playing outside too late. He was playing soccer until he got pneumonia. And he died.
Lucas.
Has his
The deviant ghost.
has his dad, or wait, who was it? His dad, Casper's dad. His dad has been trying to build a machine to bring him back to life for the last
Lizzie
20
McGuire
years.
is trying to bring him back.
Wait, what?
It's happening right
Lizzie and Lucas in love. Lizzie McGuire saw a tattered old sepia-toned daguerreotype of Lucas in the attic, and she became obsessed with him and has been attempting to perform necromancy to bring Lucas
I
back.
forgot her name was Hillary Duff. Okay, there we go. Hillary Duff.
Well, yeah.
Casper meets Wendy.
Lucas,
Lucas meets
Lucas, if you're listening right now, I just want you to know, Monica is wearing a Mexican flag bandana on her head right now. She hasn't forgot you. She brought you up out of nowhere. I'm talking about the fucking Battle of Puebla, and she brought your ass up. She's clearing that over you.
I just got triggered because I was like, I remember that time that I was almost sexually harassed.
Wait, you were almost What a story, Mark.
If I didn't have those Snapples between the two of us, who knows what would have happened?
Those are really thick, and that's before Snapple changed to plastic.
Yeah, it was a big glass Snapple.
Those
The glass,
were-
those were
yeah,
big.
that's heavy.
If you bottled someone with one of
That
those,
shit was so heavy.
that's actually what he really died from. But Monica dragged his body
yeah.
outside into the cold.
She
Almost.
chopped him up and put him in the falafel mix.
Wait, what?
Sorry, we were only vegetarian food
Oh.
there, okay?
Is it vegetarian if it's human?
Oof. No.
Because you.
Meat is murder.
But murdering Lucas isn't murder.
I didn't murder anybody.
Oh, deny. I think
No one's
this
heard
blood
from
is just
Lucas
gonna come off
since.
your hands.
That's Liz on like one lick of vodka. What tequila? What did we have?
One slick.
One lick.
Yeah, international slick units. It's what Mexico would have used if the French had conquered them.
Fuck you. Well, the French did conquer them.
So what happened with
I
Guadalupe?
didn't read. They held Guadalupe. The French retreated. The French came back. It
The very next day.
The very next day. It took them like I think almost 2 months. I could be wrong about this, but they finally overtook Puebla. They went to Mexico, and they overtook Mexico, and then they installed an Austrian leader of Mexico.
What the fuck?
This was in the 1800s.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring it down. I just wanted to end happy, but then Monica had to bring up Lucas and. Anyways,
None of
Liz,
this
what's
is-
your favorite Mexican story?
Maybe your grandma teaching me how to do a striptease behind a sombrero. We had that sombrero at your house, and we were all messing around, and she's like, do a dance. So I put the sombrero on my head and was doing some dorky ass shit, and she's like, no, like this. So she takes the sombrero and like slides it over her body to like cover just the torso, you know what I mean? And it's doing this awesome like slithery burlesque dance. And this
Grandma
woman's
Rudy.
like, you know, almost 90.
Yeah, she was definitely-
I love Josie. She's my favorite
I know.
Mexican. Aside from you. You're my first favorite.
Rip Josie.
R.I.P. Josie. We
Josie,
love you.
never met you, but you sound like fun.
Josie was the shit.
Yeah.
More
she was
fun
fun.
than Rudy.
You had two awesome Mexicano grandparents or grandmas.
Yeah, my grandmas were hard bitches.
Do you think they could have? Do you think your two grandmas? Do you think they could have fended off the French at Guadalupe?
They could have beat the French, but they couldn't have beat Lucas.
One Lucas, two
Lucas.
grandmothers. This summer, the bloody battle of a lifetime.
No one can beat him.
Lucas's strength has only grown since he died. As soon as Lizzie McGuire finishes her necromancy, it's over for you bitches. So, continue with your history.
Well, I want to tell my favorite Mexican story.
Yeah.
So, two good friends of mine, Monica doesn't know these people, but Liz does, Ken Rooney and Tony Carejo. We went to Mexico to party.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. We're having fun in the hallways.
Yeah, go to the fuck house, bitch. Go to the fuck house.
Go have
Go
fun.
the fuck house.
I told you we don't make any damn sense, Rudy.
Go the fuck house.
We don't make sense.
So we're in Mexico, and we're staying at this hotel, this little motel, and the motel has a bar. And so we're gonna go out later, and we're like, let's go pregame in this hotel bar. We go in there, and there's this guy. This is like out of a movie. There's a guy sitting by himself at the bar, totally like alone, depressed. He's the only guy in the bar, looking down. Bartender and him. And so we come in. And there wasn't really there's only spaces at the bar, so we sat next to him. You know, we're having fun. We're young guys, and we're like, we're gonna buy a round of shots. So we buy some shots. We buy the guy a shot. We buy him another shot, and we're drinking beers and hanging out. And we get talking to this guy, right? And he's obviously really depressed, and he doesn't really speak English. We don't speak a ton of Spanish. And he starts kind of telling us, from what we could gather, like he kind of lost his family.
In a fire?
Don't know if they were in a fire.
Pneumonia from the cold.
Lost him from pneumonia.
Murdered by Lucas.
Lucas killed him. We don't know.
No.
Something happened. He was telling us all this shit in Spanish, and I couldn't glean that much. But something happened where I don't know if he was supposed to take them to see a movie, Too Fast, Too Furious, or not.
His family?
Yes. So he kept saying it. And kept telling something happened with his family and Too Fast, Too Furious. But he's Mexican, right? And he doesn't know Too Fast, Too Furious. So he keeps crying out, Too Fast, Too Fierce. Too Fast, Too Fierce. And we're like, what the fuck is happening, dude?
Too fast, too fierce.
Too fast,
Too Fast, Too Fierce.
Lip sync for your life.
Dude, and we're like trying not to laugh because he's really going through it, crying and screaming out Too Fast, Too Fierce. And anyways, we partied with him till we left, and that was my favorite interaction with the Mexican.
Too fast, too fierce.
Too Fast, Too Fierce
Do you
forever.
remember his name?
No, I don't remember. I should ask Toner or Ken if they remember.
Toner.
That was Paul Walker's understudy.
Maybe, he lost his job as Paul Walker. Dude, this guy was like Lucas, probably 4 foot, dark.
Are you sure something happened to his family? Because I know the movie's all about family, and maybe he was just like, he just saw Too Fast, Too Fierce, and he was like, oh, I love family.
It's all about family.
Yeah.
Okay, what does Vin Diesel say? Familia.
Too Fast, Too Fierce.
Too fast, too fierce.
Anyway,
Vin Diesel's drag reboot.
this has been history with Throuple. Now you guys know. Monica probably doesn't know. I don't think she listens to
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't know shit still.
Okay, wait. I want your recap of what happened. Why are we celebrating Cinco de Mayo?
For me? Cinco de Drinko.
Alright, she absorbed the important parts.
Okay,
For me, Cinco de Drinko, Guadalupe made some long beans and bought the French baguettes. Mm-hmm. That's my butt.
All right.
I just want to call back to Rudy's David and Garçon.
Thank you.
Joke.
David and Garçon.
David and Garçon.
Thank you.
All David had was a single albondiga and a slingshot.
Wasn't that for a Rudy salad?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Albondiga salad.
all David was armed with was a meatball salad and a slingshot. Versus the full force of the baguette navy.
Those fuckers, dude. The French. Fuck those guys. And fuck the Spanish. And fuck the British.
Fuck them kids.
Let me just
Am
say
I
all
right?
of them kids.
That's the end of part 1. To be honest, part 2 is a total shit show and probably shouldn't see the light of day. Although, it depends on how much you want to pay us. See you next week.